Alright guys, this is a tutorial by iGamingENT. This is a two-part tutorial about wall bouncing. Throughout this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to do each wall bounce I know of as well as demonstrating them. Alright guys, let's dive right into it. This is the beginner segment of my guide. This is the part we're going to be talking about when to bounce, what is bounce, recommended control settings, and how to hold the controller, as well as the basic bounces, which are side to side and angular. When to wall bounce. Now, this segment should be at the end of the video, but I decided to move it up because of the overall importance of the skill, to know when to wall bounce. Wall bouncing is a great skill, but only when used correctly. I have a pet peeve with regards to people who wall bounce like crazy for no apparent reason and end up dying and bringing their team down. Only wall bounce like that when required, for instance, when you're chasing after a person or have to get away from a large group of enemies. Alright, so this is the settings segment of the guide. So first you're going to go to options, you're going to scroll down to controller. Now, there's two important things here. Well, two of the most important things. Omnidirectional. Now, I personally play with it off, but it's up to you. You can play with it on. I feel like when I have it off, my bounce is more controlled. So you can have it on or off depending on what you like. Now, for look sensitivity, you're going to want to start bouncing on the look sensitivity that you play on already. So don't go straight up to 30 or straight up to 20. So like, let's say if you play on 15, you're going to just start off at 15. And then you're going to work on your bounce. Once you feel you can go up a bit, you can go up. But don't go all the way to 20 or 30 just because you want to bounce fast, because without accuracy, it's really useless. Personally, I play on 30, 24 for my hard aims, and then 20 for my sniper. Alright guys, now we're back to control settings again, but now we're done with sensitivity. We're going to go down to control scheme. I personally play with default instead of alternate, because I feel with alternate you're more dependent on bouncing, and the game's not all, like, it's not built around bouncing. So I play on default, and throughout this tutorial I won't be teaching you how to play alternate, but I may put a link in the description or somewhere on the screen about how to use it, or like link you to a video. Now back to default. Alright guys, now we're going to talk about controller holds. There's going to be two types of control holds we're going to go over throughout this video. Claw and standard. Now, with standard, that's how you're going to be holding your controller initially. That's just like the usual hold. Now, if you're more familiar with the game, you want to move on, you're going to go to claw. That's how I hold my controller. With claw, you're going to move faster and have faster gameplay, but the only downfall is that you're going to maybe lose your accuracy. With claw, this is how it's hold. You're going to use your right thumb on the right analog stick. Your index finger or pointer finger is going to be on the A, X, Y, and B button. You're going to use your your middle finger to shoot. Now we're going to side to side. The side to side is one of the basic wall bounces. Now, to do this, all you have to do is be able to click the A button. And as soon as you click the A button, you're going to pull back on the left analog stick to go like this. And at the same time while you're pulling back, you have to turn to the opposite wall. So, pull back, turn, pull back, turn, pull back, turn, and pull back, turn, just like that. And you're going to try and do that so you can get it to be as smooth as possible. And this is what you're going to want your end result to be, something like this. Now, so to practice, you're going to want to go on maps like Blood Drive, Rustlung, even Mercy. And if you go on Mercy, you're going to go to the Bull Talk. You're going to go on maps like that, and you're going to just keep practicing until you can possibly do this without jumping at all. Alright guys, I'm going to put an annotation on the screen to link you to a video, which is going to be a tutorial on the angular bounce. This is done by Wallbounce. I decided I'd do this instead of doing it myself, because I don't feel my angular bounce is good enough to be presented. Alright, now we're in the expert portion of the guide. We're going to go over 4 bounces. The middle bounce, twisted bounce, circle bounce, and twitch. First, we're going to go with the middle bounce. This has to be done with claw. To do this, you're going to be holding up on the left analog stick the whole time. And while you're doing this, you're going to be turning your screen right to left, from right to left, over and over again. While doing this, you're going to click the A button. It's going to look something like this. You're going to just keep practicing that. You have to have a sensitivity of at least 20. Alright guys, so sync it up. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, now we're going to work on the triangle bounce. The triangle bounce works on the bases of the side to side. You're going to want to start in an area where there's a wall to your right and to your left. You're going to aim at any wall, it doesn't matter which. So I'm going to start with the right. I'm going to aim at the right. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to bounce once to the right ball. Then I'm going to turn to one to my left, bounce once over there. Then turn around again and then bounce it back on the same wall and start again. And that's all it is really. But you have to practice. It's going to look like something like this when you're finished. This bounce is helpful because it helps in high stress situations where you have to turn around really quick in a way where you can't be shot again. So it's just like this. And this is it used in combination with the side to side. Alright, so now we're going to doing the circle bounce. In my opinion, the circle bounce is one of the most useless bounces in the game, but still it's a super bounce, so I have to go over it. With the circle bounce, what you're gonna want to do is since you know how to do the side to side, you're just gonna go up and down with the left analog stick. Tap A the whole time. While you're doing that, just spin in one direction, just like this. Just like this. I know the bot's shooting at me. Alright, so just like this. Oh wow, I haven't done this bounce in so long. Anyway, just like this. There we go. It's pretty pointless really, but it's just like a show bounce. Alright, let's go on to the twitch. With the twitch bounce, all it is like a juke. So let's say I'm strafing someone out here. He's had me red, and he's like hitting every shot. So what do? I just quickly twitch to warm off, just like this. Just on one wall. It's not like, it's like the side to side, except you don't go to the other wall. So you're just gonna twitch once, then start strafing again, and pop shot. So twitch, pop shot. It just throws off your opponent's accuracy, that's all. Alright, that's the end of my wall bouncing guide. Please like, favorite, and subscribe for more videos.